What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shakes, and I'm coming to you guys with a video right now. So obviously more news and more rumors on trades that could happen before the trade deadline. And there's one that came out from JFowler from ESPN talking about there has been some interest for offensive tackle Andre Dillard. Okay, now it looks like the Ravens and the Browns are two teams that have been heavily interested. I'm hearing that the Panthers could be interested as well. That's another third option. So Andre Dillard, a trade, what would you get for him? It's not going to be much, guys. I mean, maybe it's a 6th-round pick. I'm hearing like there were 6 5th-round picks. You know, Howie loves his 5th and 6th-round picks, so I don't know what's going to happen here. So I don't know if you guys think this is a good idea or a bad idea. Now, Andre Dillard now, when he had to take over, obviously when Lane Johnson first went out because of the depression issues, Dillard played a couple games, but Dillard actually, not necessarily did he play that bad, but he didn't really play that good, but he was pretty consistent. I didn't think he would play actually as well as he did in a game, and kind of stood in there. But at the same time, like if you trade Andre Dillard, then, obviously, I mean, he's getting paid a good amount of money for a first-round pick. That's really not worked out for the Eagles. You already paid Jordan Mailata a lot of money to be the starting left tackle. So as of right now, you trade Dillard, you have no depth at left tackle as of right now. You have no depth whatsoever. So obviously this is just an update on what, this team could do if they trade Dillard, and how many more players are going to get traded. You already traded Joe Flacco. You've already traded, obviously Zach Ertz to the Cardinals. It looks like he's doing pretty well. And now Andre Dillard could be on the way out too. There's some fans that probably think that this is a good idea and just get more draft picks. And, as of right now, I mean, then you lose depth at left tackle. So the problem with Dillard is he can't play on the right side. You can't really cross-train him because we know the last time we put him on the right side, he just couldn't do it. I mean, this was a pick back in 2019, and Andre Dillard didn't even visit the Eagles. Dillard never even took a visit with the Eagles, and the Eagles drafted him like, it was the best pick of all, Howie. That was a heavy defensive draft for that year, and we picked offense. So could happen. I don't know where this is going to go, but we'll see what happens when the time comes. And, Dillard, hasn't lived up to being that first-round expectation, even though when he was drafted, I thought Dillard was dealt a really bad hand because Jason Peters was on the roster. They pretty much redshirted him for his first year, and then they started him for 3 games when Jason Peters couldn't stay up in some games out of fatigue, and they started him for 3 games. They put him at right tackle for 1 game, and it just blew his confidence out. So this offseason, I didn't know what was going to happen. This was before we paid Jordan Mailata. I didn't know if there was a good competition between both of them, apparently. But we all knew that Mailata was the better player at the end of the day. A guy at 6'8", 350 pounds, and came from being a rugby star to being, a pretty good left tackle as of right now. So Dillard, will he get traded? I don't know. We'll see what happens when the time comes. And let me know in the comment section, what you guys think. Do you think this is a good trade? Would you trade Andre Dillard, or would you keep on the roster for depth purposes, or would you just want to move on, get as many draft picks as possible, and just, kind of look for more depth next year? So you guys let me know in the comment section below. So that is news from Fowler from ESPN, and we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up, follow us. Peace out, guys. Peace.